All right, guys. So on the episode today, I'm filming this at the end of the day. I didn't like to want to film at the beginning. So coming into the day, we had Meta dropping this morning. It rallied back, which was awesome. Uh, really kind of expected the day to be heavier into oil than it was with the Iran US conflict going on and uh, pretty big bombardment last night on them. So day did not go the way I expected it to, but I was able to get out of some things that I had needed to and turn a profit at the end of the day. I hit my goal today, so that's awesome. Guys, so yeah, we're actually still pre-market. It's 8 a.m. here in Oklahoma. Uh, and SpaceX has made a lot of movement pre-market. Actually allowed me to sell a few. Uh, so it's awesome. Already taking some profit for the day. Uh, and yeah, looking forward to see what happens. Maybe when the market opens, it'll do, go higher. I don't know. Everyone sells off at that point. It's just crazy to me. Like this is before the market opens. I mean, seems like I got to be up and awake for pre-market to make any money on this. So I don't know. What's your thoughts on that? Do you play pre and post markets, the off hours, or are you strictly during hours? Let me know. All right, guys. So looking at the screen here, big thing is Meta. Bam. Loving this crawl back up from the morning demolishing that it received. Uh, in my true fashion, I went ahead and bought a couple more shares while I was down low. I actually have like 19 shares of this crap now. Uh, really big leverage in it. Uh, for me anyway. I am currently out of SpaceX. I made some profit there, moved on. Meta on the 5 minute chart, still looking good. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. Uh, and yeah, 1 minute chart shows a little dip, but nothing to be concerned about yet. Still above VWAP, still above our average. So yeah, above OBV, we're good. Good. So we're gonna let this run for a little while and see if I can't make some profit off of Meta. That's what I'm looking for. All right, right now I'm watching Meta. It's right by where I want it to start selling. Uh, but I want to kind of show you what I'm looking at when I start looking, when I'm going to sell or when I'm going to buy. So if you notice, I have Meta on my over here, 15 minute, so I can see what it's doing. Then I have a Meta 5 minute here, and we see it's starting to go down. It may not hit where I want today, and if it doesn't, cool. I'll hold on to it another day or two, whatever. But that's only 2 shares anyway. I'm not looking to, shell out a lot here. Then I'll bring up SPY just to see the overall state of the market, you know, and QQQ, same thing. Are we all heading in the same direction? Then the screen that you don't see is on the other side. That's my minute screen, where my active trader screen, where I actually enter and exit the trades and stuff. All of this stuff is on another screen, so I have references. I obviously don't want to look at a 1 minute screen and start making bets against the trend on these 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I like to bet with the trend, or at least slight curve. I don't like just a straight up flip. I don't really bet that way. So uh still waiting to see what happens with Meta. Hope. All right. So on the screen right now we have DRAM. See, DRAM is an ETF, focuses on memory. Uh that SK Hynix or whatever the Korean company that's has their IPO tomorrow. Samsung's in there. All the normal memory suspects here in the US are in there. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take a position on this uh, with thoughts that there's a good chance that this is going to go up tomorrow with that IPO because it's really subscribed IPO. Everybody wants it. So I at least seeing it jump up. So I'm going to jump on this tonight. I'm only going to put about 50% in that way. If it doesn't go the way I hope, I'm not, too screwed. But we see it's gaining traction now on the OBV 1 minute. Like it's moving up. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make my entry about 50% of what I want. Then we're gonna see what happens from there. All right, that's gonna do it for me for the day. 1:45 afternoon, Oklahoma. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it for today. Uh, wrap up my video editing, get this pushed out. I hit my goal once again, hit my daily goals, so I'm pretty happy about that. Uh, I have right now a small stance on the memory industry since we have the South Korean IPO that's coming over here tomorrow. So I took out a small stance. I think it's going to go up. I think that's going to be maybe a good play in the morning, may not be a good play long term, but I think I may be able to make a little bit off that in the morning. So I said it earlier, but like when I get on in the morning, after the IPO of that, I will check and see how that's actually doing and use that kind of as a barometer on whether I want to go in with the other 50% of the investment in it, or if I just want to go ahead and hold what I got or take my losses. So, yet to be seen. That'll be tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.